on here? I'll wait for a few minutes until y'all come on. Now, you know I changed my name on there. It's not Lady T. So I put Terry S, which is it's just short for Teresa and my initial of my last name. But I'll probably change it again in 30 days. Or I may just add a new channel. So I could make a separate channel on some new opportunities. I don't know. I have to see. But hey, Fiord, who else is on here? Introduce yourselves. Lynn, are you on here? I haven't seen you in a while. Even I don't go on live stream anymore because I can't do live stream on my mobile phone because I don't have the 1,000 subscribers. So I have to go mobile when I can, when I'm on my computer desktop. And then I have to get internet again at my house because I took that off to cut down some expenses until I get internet again or re-sign up with DirecTV or somebody. I don't know yet. It just depends on which company I'm going to decide to go with. So how y'all been doing? VR, how you been doing? What you been up to? Look at my new phone, y'all. Look, Hustle. Oops, that's backwards. Hustle. I got this on Five Below. Good little case. It ain't really no protective case. Ain't got no front protective glass. I may just go to the Dollar Tree and get me something to cover the glass so I won't scratch it up or whatever. So let me tell you what happened last night with Zifty. Now, yesterday with Zifty, I made $83 between the hours of 6 p.m. and 10. Boy, let me tell you, because the night before was terrible. But yesterday, or last night rather, the very last delivery I had to go to the Zifty office. I had to go there twice. So I was out of my little comfort zone that I normally go to. And they took me straight to Midtown. Not really downtown, but it's really Midtown, up in the heart of the delivery areas that Zifty mainly serves. But one of the delivery orders, let me tell you, I had to go to Zifty, the office, because they sell cigarettes, candies, and all kind of stuff. They got like a little store, like a convenience store. And I was like, that's an interesting concept. And I said, who's going to buy stuff like that from Zifty when they could go to the regular convenience store and get it way much cheaper? But anyway, they must be successful because they've been doing it for years. So anyway, I had to go to the Zifty office. I said, what? So I go down there and I was picking up this 2 packs of cigarettes. I said, when y'all started selling cigarettes? But I guess they always have. So I went there to deliver it. And it was like, it shows you how much they charge. So it was like 20 something bucks for some cigarettes. I was like, what kind of tip I'm going to get from that person? So I delivered 2 packs of cigarettes and got a decent tip. Then I had to go back to the Zifty. I was like, I'm going back to Zifty again. I said, you know what? I think I might have to change my strategy in regards to what areas I need to go to. But because I used to always didn't like going downtown or anything. I was like, who want to go to all that traffic? So the second time I had to go back. Now I did have some deliveries prior to that. So I went to the Zifty to pick up items. I had to pick up 10. This was the last delivery. I did 5 deliveries. Let me see. I did 5 deliveries last night. I said, what's in this bag? I looked at it, was 10 caramel sea icicles. I was like, icicles? I said, this thing gonna melt. So I know it'll be all right. You ain't, they say I'll be all right. So I was okay. And then I had to make another stop and picked up, it was up there in Midtown. And let me tell you, it was like this place that I always pass by when I'm in this certain area. I was like, We had like a bunch of graffiti, and it was pizzas. So I had to pick up several orders of pizzas. Well, pizzas and several orders of wings. And I was like, who ordered individual wings? They could have ordered one big wing. So, I'm already thinking, and never judge by what you see when you get there. I was like, oh God. So I had to go somewhere on Hill Street. So I went there. Now, this was like in the area of gentrification, not up the street from the Atlanta prison. It's like an old prison, Atlanta prison. So I was like, I said, man, with all that thing I had to go to, I sure hope I get a good tip. I was like, but let me tell you, the order had to been over $100 because with Zifty, if it's over $100, they automatically put the tip in. Because let me tell you, so I went there, and when I broke it down and looked at, let me make sure my phone, I had to make sure. So when I looked at it, I got a $20 tip with that order plus the mileage. But because Zifty pays you for mileage going to the restaurant and going to the person's house. So at the end of the night, I end up getting I had a $5 cash tip plus the $77. So I made $83 and some change in 4 hours. I was like, yes. Because the night before, Thursday night, oh, let me tell you, I didn't do nothing Thursday. Thursday, I made $35 in 3 hours. No, it wasn't even that. Let me see. Let me go back and look. Today is slow, but I'll go over that. So far in 2019, I did 88 deliveries for Zifty. The year before that, I did hardly nothing. And let me go back. But anyway, let me go back to yesterday. Not yesterday. Let me go back to Okay, so Thursday night, I did 4 deliveries. I made $35.48. Now, some people say, oh, that's great. No, it ain't, because the first 2 people never tipped, and it was huge orders at that. And they got the nerve to order to the third-party channel now. It was 2 orders from one restaurant. And between those 2, I got $5.47 and $4.99, which was only the base fare and the delivery miles, and that was it. It did not include a tip. I was pissed. I said, oh, hell no. Because let me tell you why I was upset. Because one of the orders was very pricey because it was a lot of food, and the other one was, moderate, but still, it could have been at least $8-10 tips by the amount of food. So anyway, I was like, ain't this a bitch? So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, usually when it's a bad day, the next day be great. But those first 2 people didn't tip. And then I got, then the last 2, one was another big order. And the last person, he tipped very well. Now, you know how I feel about when I be serving us's, because I was like, man, I said, please don't let me deliver. They weren't the ones, 2 people who didn't deliver. They weren't us. You know what I mean? They weren't us. But the thing is, I don't know. I was like, there's got to be a damn mistake, because there ain't no way that you could order food to the third party, because sometimes Zifty doesn't take the order directly, but if it's used by a third party, somewhere when you order on ChowNow, it tells you tip. How you just going to go up there and don't leave nothing? Even if you say, I'm not going to tip, I'm just going to give her cash tip when she gets to the door, then that's fine too, because, but it was kind of rare for me not to get tips on Zifty, whether they use ChowNow or whether they go directly. Now, it might have been maybe less than 5 times on my hand has that ever happened to me. 5. So Because the first time that happened, I was delivering at Oglethorpe University, the black college student, young girl, got the nerve to get an attitude after she, didn't put nothing on the information. I'm supposed to just show up on the campus with 10, 15 buildings, and I'm supposed to know where you at. And I'm driving around looking for her and stuff, and dropped off, gave her food. Anything about it, where she picked up from was a block, 2 blocks away. So I didn't get much for distance. Only thing I ended up getting, and this was a couple months ago, was the delivery, was the fee, which was what's the World Cup, $1 something fee plus something or whatever. It was only like less than, put it this way, it was less than $2. But that was a few months ago when I started resuming Zifty again. But other than that, the food, I'm doing Zifty only. I have yet to install Amazon Flex on my brand new phone because I can't figure out what's the link to get it. But I didn't really consider doing Amazon Flex again. I mean, I'm still active with them, but with so many other things that I'm doing, with the other gigs that I'm going to talk about in a few minutes, I haven't really too much done Amazon Flex because summertime is the worst, because that's when you're going all over the state of Georgia, and Amazon think they doing something, when it comes to the payout. But the Zifty has been real slow tonight. This is strange. Well, it's not strange, to be honest with you, because a lot of the events that's coming up, especially in next month in May, graduation, Mother's Day, don't expect a whole lot of deliveries on the weekends. Now, I know some people say, well, it depends on the market you in. No, it ain't. It's all about the same when it comes to these markets. Mother's Day is universal throughout the whole time. Graduation maybe it varies based on, maybe be a Saturday or a Sunday or maybe a Mother's Day. And but the whole month of May, pretty much going into June, if you're in the Northeast, people will be going to graduations. So a lot of those events, like weekends, it's going to be pretty much slow for food delivery. It just depends, but it's going to be a spell when there's a lot of who's this on here? New from Timothy. Okay. It's going to be a lot of different events and things going on, and you have to be aware of what's going on in certain neighborhoods, because when you realize when things are going on, summer, a lot of people be going. Of course, a lot of the colleges will be out, so don't really spend too much time around the colleges because school will be over in the next few weeks. A lot of Mother's Day, of course, a lot of people go out to dinner for Mother's Day, or they do a little brunch at the house. And then a lot of people tend to do a lot of indoor barbecues on the weekends and things like that. So you have to start changing your focus on, hey, Winston Evans, you a new name. I never seen your name before. Maybe you have, and I just didn't know the name. But anyway, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get back so I can get 1,000 subscribers so I can go back and do my mobile web live stream again. I miss doing that. I really do. But you know what? You have to switch up the gigs. Now, me personally, I'm not, I don't even do Grubhub. I don't do Uber Eats anymore. I don't do DoorDash. I certainly would not do Instacart. They could kiss my fucking ass. That's for sure. And Deliv, So all those big major apps, I've done them for so long. After 2 years, 2.5 years, going on 3, it's time to switch up. So that's what I did. I switched up. So I've been doing survey.com. Now survey.com, let me tell you, I started that in oops, I make sure I watch my phone. I started that in late February. I think it was almost the end of February. Yeah. So it's towards the end of February. And so till now, I've gotten paid 2 times so far because they pay 3 times a month. The first, the 10th, and the 20th. So I made, I didn't bring my tablet in to show y'all. I did, let me see if I could pull it up on my website, but let me see. I don't trust this dang laptop because this thing is funny acting. But anyway, so I did over 100 different jobs, which consist of not surveys, which consist of two of them was no, one was a reset. A reset is when you're changing a store from a um, um, Rite Aid to a Walgreens. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And I did a lot of audits at stores. Like I go to the store, I'm supposed to check certain items in the store or product and take a picture and count how many items are on the shelf and things. That takes about 10 minutes to do, if not less, but it takes about like 10 minutes or so. And then I did a lot of let me see, yeah, pretty much. And then merchandising items for certain companies, you get paid by the hour, like 12.50 an hour, and I've done those. And I made almost 1,200 bucks. Yep. And this payout, once they finish reviewing certain of my assignments, I could cash out at 600. I got up to 600 something dollars, but there's still about another almost $150 outstanding. So this third pay period, well, whatever you want to call it, when I cash out, it will be about 700 for that whole time. And this is about a good month. Yeah, it's a good month. So in the beginning, you start off kind of slow, maybe, but then after that, the more you do them, um, the more you can make. But I don't. But the advantage of that is you're not putting as many miles. You're not traveling as many miles. You make sure you do it within a certain time frame and do it by the time it expires. You could look at where you're going, so you know in advance. Saying, okay, you're going to work someplace in your area, you could do that. That's a good thing. And it don't take that much time to do it. Now, I did find two other companies, which I'm going to list in the description once I end this chat. Another one is Observer. I just started doing them today. I didn't do a lot of assignments with them, but they made me mad because I went to do a demo to a demo. It was $8.50, and I get all the way to dang Walmart in Duluth. The thing expired, and then they said, "Oh, you could pick it up again," because it was another demo that started from 1:30 to 3 o'clock. So I said, "Okay, I'll start then," because when you accept an assignment with that company, they give you 2 hours to go do it. So when I get there, it was 30 minutes before the thing expired. But they tell you to do the demonstration between a certain hour. So it was already 12:30, and the demo was supposed to be observed between um, 10 and 12. So when I get there, I said I had to wait. So they gave me another opportunity to do it again. And I said, well, since I'm here, I might as well wait. I'll pick it up. I'll pick up the assignment again. I walked around that Walmart looking for that health wellness thing they had. And the only wellness thing they purpose for me, where is Lynn and some other people? I guess when I changed my name, I guess nobody I know that is Lady T is now Terry S. But you know what? That was my original channel thing. I never did come up with no fancy name. I think it was Terry S in the beginning. But anywho, let me say, okay, that's good. So so I just got the announcement that they rejected my observation because it was not the product that I was supposed to observe. So I responded back. I said, no, there was no display about some product, aqua water or something. Nobody was in the store doing no demonstration of that product, and it was supposed to be a wellness. And it said that if they wasn't there, then you're supposed to take pictures of the um, certain departments. You go to take pictures or whatever. So I knew that. I had a feeling I should have done that. But I said no, because when I got there, they were breaking down the tables. And they gave me the sample, and I took pictures of the wellness, whatever, that they wanted me to. And I responded back. I said, no, y'all wasting my time going there and telling me that it was not the right one. It was the only display that talked about wellness. It just so happened that they didn't give out the samples that they're supposed to do, and they didn't do that. So I'm waiting for their response to see if they're gonna at least give me $5 for it. But ain't no big deal. I'm not gonna fret about it because it's not a whole lot of work to do. But there's one tomorrow up the street, and I'm gonna do it again and see. If they're not there again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to follow the instructions, take pictures of what they say, and then if the next time they don't give me the $8.75 for tomorrow to go up the street, if I accept it, then I'm not going to bother with that company. I'm going to bump it, because there's too many companies that you could do and get paid for mystery shopping, um, doing audits on merchandising, because marketing is a $1 billion industry. There are so many companies that needs input from consumers that they're paying people, 20, 25, 15, 10 to do those things. So that's called Observer. So OBSERBA. I'll put all this in the link. So when y'all play it back, y'all could play it back. Why ain't got no Zifty order? After this 8:45. Let me see. I hope I got another one. Yeah, I got me one. What? Glenridge Point, Antonio. Oh, Vinny's. All right, got me a delivery, y'all. So this was in Sandy Springs. This is picking up pizza. Okay, anyway. Ain't nobody got on. Where's everybody? Just because I can't do live stream mobile, at least try to get on when I do, because I don't have too many opportunities to get on live stream. So anyway, let me tell you about the third. Let me tell you about the other one. So I signed up with another company, but I'm still an independent contractor, and you choose different assignments, which is similar to Survey.com. But this one I signed up a couple of days ago, well, yesterday to be exact, and they have assignments, a lot of resets and stuff, and you choose the area, and that company. What's the name of that company? AMS, American Merchandising Services. So that's another company that you could look into joining. There's a lot of companies out there, y'all, and most of the assignments I saw got a lot of them throughout the state of Georgia, $12.50 an hour, $15 an hour, and you're doing stores like big home improvement stores, probably Lowe's, most likely. And the final one that is a company, Ellis Merchant Ellis something. I can't. It's Ellis something. I can't remember the full. But let me tell you, what they do is they hire mystery shoppers to go to apartment complexes, and they pay $30 plus an extra bonus to do apartment complexes. I signed up sometime this week, and they were already like emailing me. You have some shops to do, blah blah blah, and they give you this equipment, this little camera thing that they're gonna mail it. They'll mail it to you, and then you're supposed to secretly record when you go to the apartment complexes, and they pay like $30, $50, and sometimes they pay extra bonus if you have your own camera. But when I looked at the website about you get your own camera, I was like, who got $300 for that little camera? But at the same time, you can use that camera when you are driving, and you actually take live stream videos and stuff like that. But there's probably cheaper ones too. But I'm gonna have to look into that. And I'm not gonna buy no camera for for that amount unless I find me one on Amazon that's real cheap. So I'm still doing, then of course it's my part-time job. I'm actually an employee for Crossmark. Crossmark is hiring nationwide, so anybody looking for a job part-time, you go to crossmark.com. Send me an email, and I think I get a referral if you refer people. I don't get much of nothing really, to be honest with the referral. I think if you you can refer people that if they're looking for a job. Hell no. See, Harden, why are you always coming over here, always bringing up something? I think you do that on purpose. I really do. You know damn goddamn well that I don't even do nothing with Uber. So why would I get an appreciation bonus? You know I don't do Uber. You know it. You know that. Don't come on here. Block him. I'm gonna start assigning moderators and start blocking because you be saying the most dumbest stuff to get me mad. You really do. You know damn well I don't do no Uber. Then you go, did you get the bonus? Fuck Uber with their fucking bonus. What about that? Appreciation. They kiss my fucking ass. That's what appreciation they could do. That's scam, man. Let me go because I'm supposed to pick up this person's food. And now my block is over at 10. I ain't worried about no damn Uber. You know better than ask me no question. And you act brand new sometimes. You know I ain't been on no Uber for months. You was on there and heard it. And I told you I wasn't doing Uber or Uber Eats. Why would you even ask me that damn question? Let me go. I'm gonna try to come back on here when I go to pick up this food order. Shoot. Unless Uber's gave away $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 in bonus, shoot, that's the only way. Don't say God bless me. God already blessed me. And you're the main one. Ask me some question. Uber give you a bonus. Man, get off my channel. You were the first one. If anybody, you were one of the first ones that knew. See, you messy. You messy for a man. You really are. And you know why I say that? Not because you asked me that question, because you started that issue of 2 years ago when I went to that nasty wing place up there up the street from my house in Stone Mountain, and you went and talked behind my back. Because you think that didn't get back to me? It sure did. I walked in there and they were saying, yeah, this person, he said this, and it was you. Messy. You're messy. Talk behind my back like that. I don't play that. All right, let me go. I'll come back to y'all. I can't end this live stream because my damn. Okay, let me take this laptop and put it in the car. I'll close it when I get in the car. No, I ain't got no, I ain't get them confused with nobody else. It was you. Trust me. I did not get nobody confused. But the only other person, nope, it was you. The reason why I know it was you was because you was the one who brought it up to me, saying you went to that wing, what's that nasty ass place? It was that, what's that damn place? You was the only one who brought it up. See, you just don't remember, you just don't recall. But I remember it was almost 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Because you told me that because see, you, let me tell you how I know it was you. Because you were the one who told me that I went to that nasty, what was that thing? Y'all know, I know Fior, you gonna remember that place. I know this is so ghetto. Let me hurry up, messing around. I'm probably used because I'm only gonna pick up Wi-Fi on this desktop. This don't make no sense. I thought having that damn tablet was gonna be able to let me live stream on the tablet, but dang, YouTube does not allow you to live stream on the tablet. It has to be on a let me hurry up, miss my time with you.
Starting route to 111, then continue straight.
If I lose the live stream connection, that's because I'm driving and I may not pick up the Wi-Fi. I got Wi-Fi on my phone, but I'm using it now so I can get